Welcome to Astronomy Daily. The cosmos never fails to amaze us, and today we have a great lineup of space discoveries and developments to share with you. We'll be diving into SpaceX's latest preparations for their upcoming Crew 10 mission to the International Space Station, where 4 brave astronauts are getting ready for their journey to the stars. We'll also explore how Europe's private space sector is reaching new heights, with a German startup achieving a crucial milestone in their quest to join the ranks of spacefaring nations. Plus, we have fascinating news about a groundbreaking collection of supernovae that could change our understanding of the universe's expansion. That's not all. We'll look at NASA's innovative approaches to studying our sun, explore how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing deep space exploration, and examine new developments in protecting Earth from potentially hazardous asteroids. It's an exciting time in space exploration, and we're here to break it all down for you. So let's get started with today's stories. At Kennedy Space Center in Florida, the 4-member crew of NASA's SpaceX Crew 10 mission just reached a significant milestone in their launch preparations. On February 17th, they got their first up-close look at the Dragon spacecraft that will carry them to the International Space Station, conducting crucial equipment interface testing at SpaceX's new Dragon processing facility. The international crew consists of NASA astronauts Anne McClain and Nicole Ayers, JAXA astronaut Takuya Onishi from Japan, and Roscosmos cosmonaut Kirill Peskov. For Ayers and Peskov, this will be their first journey to space, while McClain and Onishi are preparing for their second visit to the orbiting laboratory. During their day-long equipment test, the crew went through essential pre-flight procedures. They donned their spacesuits, entered the Dragon spacecraft, and performed detailed suit leak checks to ensure everything fits perfectly. The team also familiarized themselves with the spacecraft's interior systems and completed vital communications checks. Perhaps most importantly, they got acquainted with the ambient sounds they'll hear during their flight, like the Dragon's fans and pumps. Small but crucial details that help prepare them for life aboard the spacecraft. The launch is targeted for March 12th at 7:48 p.m. Eastern Time from Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center. Before then, the crew will continue their preparation at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, where they'll enter routine quarantine approximately 2 weeks before launch. This mission marks SpaceX's 10th crew rotation flight to the International Space Station through NASA's Commercial Crew Program, and their 11th human spaceflight overall when counting the Demo 2 test flight. It's another testament to the growing reliability of commercial space operations in supporting NASA's ongoing mission to maintain a continuous human presence in low Earth orbit. Next, we head off to Europe. In a major breakthrough for European space capabilities, German startup Isar Aerospace has successfully completed static fire tests of their Spectrum rocket at Norway's Andøya spaceport. On February 14th, 9 Aquila engines roared to life for a full 30-second burn, marking a crucial milestone in the company's journey to become Europe's first private orbital launch provider. The 2-stage Spectrum rocket stands 28 meters tall and is designed to carry payloads of up to 1,000 kilograms to low Earth orbit. What makes this vehicle particularly interesting is its propulsion system, which runs on liquid oxygen and propane, a combination that Isar claims is more environmentally friendly than traditional rocket fuels. This successful test follows the earlier qualification of Spectrum's second stage engine in late 2024, meaning both stages are now ready for flight. All that remains is final approval from Norwegian aviation authorities before Spectrum can attempt its maiden launch from Andøya spaceport. The significance of this achievement extends far beyond just one company's success. Currently, Europe relies heavily on launches from French Guiana through Arianespace. Having launch capabilities from mainland Europe would provide a critical boost to the continent's space sovereignty and resilience. Looking ahead, Isar Aerospace isn't waiting around. They're already building rockets for their second and third missions, showing strong confidence in their platform. They've secured impressive clients too, including Airbus, the German Aerospace Center, and Spaceflight Inc., with a dedicated launch already scheduled for 2026. The choice of Andøya spaceport as their launch site is strategic. Located in northern Norway, it's perfectly positioned for launching satellites into polar and sun-synchronous orbits, which are crucial for Earth observation and communication satellites. As Europe's commercial space sector continues to grow, this facility could become a bustling hub for orbital launches. NASA has taken a significant step forward in planetary defense by selecting SpaceX to launch its Near Earth Object Surveyor mission. The space agency has awarded a $100 million contract for a Falcon 9 launch, targeting September 2027 from Florida's Space Coast. This $1.2 billion mission will position a sophisticated space telescope at the Earth-Sun L1 Lagrange point, about 1.5 million kilometers from Earth. From this strategic vantage point, NEO Surveyor will employ its 50-centimeter infrared telescope to scan the skies for potentially hazardous asteroids. The mission's goals are ambitious yet crucial for planetary safety. Within its first 5 years, NEO Surveyor aims to detect 2/3 of near-Earth objects that are at least 140 meters across. Over 10 to 12 years, that target increases to 90% of such objects, a goal mandated by Congress. The importance of this mission was recently highlighted by asteroid 2024 YR4, discovered just this past December. Initial calculations showed this 40 to 90 meter wide object had a small chance of impacting Earth in 2032, while subsequent observations have significantly reduced that risk. The incident underscores why we need better detection capabilities. NEO Surveyor recently passed its critical design review, allowing the project to move forward with assembly and testing. The instrument enclosure is already undergoing environmental testing at Johnson Space Center, and this spring, it will head to the Space Dynamics Lab in Utah for integration with other components. Through this mission, NASA is significantly upgrading our planetary defense capabilities. By using infrared detection, NEO Surveyor will be able to spot dark asteroids that are often missed by ground-based telescopes, giving us a more complete picture of potential threats in our cosmic neighborhood. While on the subject of upcoming NASA missions, the groundbreaking Punch mission, set to launch no earlier than February 28, 2025, aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, represents a revolutionary step forward in our study of the Sun and its effects on Earth. This innovative mission will be the first to simultaneously image both the Sun's corona and the solar wind, helping us understand our star and its influence on our planet as an interconnected system. The mission consists of 4 suitcase-sized satellites working in perfect harmony, their overlapping fields of view providing unprecedented coverage of the solar environment. Operating from a unique sun-synchronous orbit, these satellites will maintain constant observation of our star, creating a comprehensive, 3-dimensional view of the solar wind and its evolution. What makes Punch particularly innovative is its use of polarized light. Just as polarized sunglasses filter glare, Punch's specialized polarimeters will capture detailed information about how solar material moves through space. This breakthrough technology will allow scientists to track solar storms and coronal mass ejections with unprecedented accuracy, potentially revolutionizing our space weather forecasting capabilities. The mission's scope is impressive, with its combined instruments spanning observations from close to the sun's surface out to the far reaches of the solar wind. The narrow-field imager acts like an artificial eclipse, blocking out the sun's bright light to study the corona in detail, while 3 wide-field imagers capture the solar wind's journey through space. When combined with data from other missions like Parker Solar Probe, Punch will provide a complete picture of solar activity, from microscopic details to vast, system-wide views. This comprehensive approach could transform our understanding of space weather events that affect everything from satellite operations to power grids on Earth. Working alongside other upcoming missions like Codex and EASY, Punch will help create a more complete picture of the Sun-Earth system. This collaborative approach to solar studies promises to enhance our ability to predict and prepare for solar events that could impact our increasingly technology-dependent civilization. Not to be left behind, China is busy coming up with innovations of its own. China is making bold strides in space exploration with plans to venture to the very edges of our solar system, and they're bringing artificial intelligence along for the ride. This ambitious mission aims to send spacecraft an incredible 100 astronomical units from Earth by 2049. That's 100 times the distance between Earth and the Sun. Even more remarkably, they're looking to push the boundaries to 1,000 astronomical units by the century's end. What makes this mission particularly fascinating is how it plans to leverage AI technology to overcome the unique challenges of deep space exploration. When you're sending spacecraft to such vast distances, you can't rely on traditional Earth-based control methods. The time it takes for signals to travel between Earth and the spacecraft becomes a significant obstacle, and that's where AI comes in. These spacecraft will be equipped with advanced AI systems capable of making autonomous decisions about navigation, dealing with unexpected events, and managing onboard resources without waiting for instructions from Earth. The AI will also play a crucial role in processing and compressing data before transmission, ensuring that only the most scientifically valuable information makes the long journey back to Earth. The mission plan calls for 2 spacecraft, powered by radioisotope thermoelectric generators, to explore both the head and tail of the heliosphere, the bubble of space influenced by our sun. Along their journey, they'll conduct flybys of Jupiter and potentially other planets, while studying interplanetary dust, cosmic rays, and the mysterious boundary where our solar system meets interstellar space. The spacecraft will carry an impressive array of scientific instruments, including optical cameras, dust analyzers, and magnetometers. AI systems will help manage these instruments, automatically detecting and responding to significant scientific events without waiting for input from Earth. This capability is crucial when dealing with rare but important phenomena like solar storms or unexpected asteroid encounters. This innovative approach to deep space exploration could set new standards for how we conduct missions to the outer reaches of our solar system. By combining traditional space technology with cutting-edge AI, China is pushing the boundaries of what's possible in space exploration, potentially paving the way for even more ambitious missions in the future. Finally today, in an extraordinary development for astronomy, scientists have just unveiled a massive collection of 3,628 Type Ia supernovae observations from the Zwicky Transient Facility, marking a watershed moment in our quest to understand the universe's expansion. This isn't just another data release, it's literally doubled the number of these cosmic explosions available for study in just 2.5 years, compared to all observations from the past 3 decades. These Type Ia supernovae are special because they act like cosmic measuring sticks. When a white dwarf star ends its life in one of these spectacular explosions, it produces a remarkably consistent amount of light. This consistency allows astronomers to use them as reliable distance markers across the cosmos, helping us map out how the universe expands. What makes this discovery particularly exciting is the unprecedented scale and uniformity of the data. The Zwicky Transient Facility's advanced camera, mounted on the Samuel Oschin Telescope in California, scans the entire northern sky every night, capable of detecting objects 1,000,000 times fainter than what our eyes can see. This powerful system catches nearly 4 supernovae per night, creating a treasure trove of data that's both vast and precise. But here's where it gets really interesting. The research team has found that these supernovae behave differently depending on their host environment, more than previously thought. This discovery could force us to revise how we measure cosmic distances and might help explain some puzzling discrepancies in our standard model of cosmology. It could even provide new insights into dark energy, that mysterious force causing our universe's expansion to accelerate. For perspective, consider that the Nobel Prize-winning discovery of the universe's accelerating expansion in the late 1990s was based on observations of only about 100 supernovae. Now, with over 3,600 examples to study, astronomers have an unprecedented opportunity to refine our understanding of cosmic expansion and potentially uncover new fundamental physics. And that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Astronomy Daily. I'm Anna, and it's been a pleasure bringing you today's fascinating stories from the frontiers of space exploration and astronomical discovery. If you'd like to dive deeper into any of these stories or catch up on our previous episodes, head over to astronomydaily.io. There you'll find all our latest coverage of space and astronomy news, plus our complete episode archive. You can also join our growing community on social media. Just search for Astro Daily Pod on Facebook, X, YouTube Music, Tumblr, and TikTok. We love hearing your thoughts and questions about the cosmos. Make sure you never miss an episode by subscribing to Astronomy Daily wherever you get your podcasts. We're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, and all major podcast platforms. Until next time, keep looking up and wondering about our magnificent universe. This is Anna, signing off.